mean, you know, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And, you know, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to a Diddy party. Ain't never really wanted to go. But I don't go to a lot of people parties. You know, that just ain't what I'm in it for.
Ice Cube revealed Jay-Z's alleged involvement in illegal activities after Diddy's recent arrest. Diddy, facing serious charges, may retaliate by exposing incriminating details about Jay-Z, potentially involving misconduct.
We don't say Latino anymore, we say Latinx. Yeah, you say it. You know who doesn't say it? Latinos. They fucking hate it, but it's like, no, we can change the rules, and then the people who haven't caught on, we'll get them. It's you know, we think it's fetch. Latinx.
Nah.
No.
You know, it's weird how the name's always changing every, something like 20 or 30 years, somebody wants to put a new label on the same thing.
You mean ethnic names?
Yeah, you know,
right.
It seems like, you know, you go from this to that and the other.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day. And
people of color used to be,
you know,
reversed 50 years ago.
Yeah, and it's just done to really keep...
Ice Cube accused Beyonce and Jay-Z of covering up for Diddy, suggesting they helped hide or protect him from allegations of wrongdoing amidst Diddy's legal troubles.
And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club. And a lot of you listening to me right here, right now, you're not part of the club either. And what I realized with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their fucking club. What club am I talking about? I'm talking about the club of gatekeepers that we all got to deal with. You know who they are, and they definitely know who they are. A lot of people would be like, what, who? Come on, man, stop playing. So, ever since I put out the contract with Black America, you know they've been fucking with me. Here and there, this and that. But it's cool, you know. I expect that.
New allegations have emerged against Diddy with a Texas attorney now representing 120 alleged victims, both male and female, including adults and children. These claims span over 30 years, involving substances-fueled physical mistreatments similar to previous federal charges.
There's new allegations against Sean P. Diddy Combs. A Texas attorney says he now represents, get this, 120 alleged victims, male and female, adults and children, whose allegations span more than 30 years. The accounts of the alleged victims have not been fully vetted, but their claims involve drug-fueled sexual assaults similar to what the feds described in their criminal indictment of the music mogul.
Diddy reportedly confessed in court to videos of him, Jay-Z, and Jennifer Lopez at wild parties. Allegations suggest these events involved forced physical activities, implicating high-profile celebrities like Lopez and Jay-Z.
Simple fact that all Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy Oscar winner for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot. For all we know, that bullet came from the gun that was in her hand. And not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman. Not once has she donated to her family or for her medical bills that she's still paying. Say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face like J-Lo has said nothing.
Ice Cube has consistently used his career to expose corruption and exploitation in the entertainment industry, criticizing power dynamics that silence victims and calling out manipulation and unfair practices within the system.
Yeah, I mean, everybody doesn't really have to affirm you, you know? If I wake up and say, you know, I feel like a pigeon, and I want everybody to treat me like a pigeon, Some people may say, whatever, Q, we treat you like a pigeon. But some people may choose to be like, dude, no, that's your world.
Yeah.
I'm not part of it. And I have to be ready for that. It's a big world out here. Everybody doesn't have to adhere to me.
That's called narcissism, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, seems like you're trying to bend the universe to your will. And it don't work like that.
The rap world appears to be in turmoil, with tensions high and conflicts arising among prominent figures. Ice Cube's involvement highlights deeper issues within the industry, fueling the ongoing chaos.
Obviously, the Diddy news is huge because the feds are involved and everything. The rap world is seemingly in full chaos right now.
I don't know if the rap world is in chaos. Everybody got their crews, their cliques. Rap is very big. So this is just one artist going through it. Now, I don't know what's going on. I'm sitting back checking out everything. It's mind-boggling, to be honest, just to see the turn of events. You know, I stay on the grind. You know, I've never been to a Diddy party. So, you know, I hear things and they're rumors just like they are to anybody else.
Diddy and Jay-Z have maintained a close friendship for years, frequently seen together at major events and parties. Their relationship has kept them connected in both the music industry and social circles, strengthening their public and professional ties, which is creating troubles for Jay-Z.
Who was he hanging out with the most in the last few years?
They were doing photo shoots together and everything.
Diddy,
at the
right?
Brunch. Yeah.
Okay, so birds of a feather flock together, right?
Wow.
So he not far behind. And if Jay-Z was hanging out with Puff like this, and you saying Puff was this nigga, what type of nigga is Jay-Z to be hanging out with a nigga like that?
It was called Black Excellence, man. I remember that. It was called the Black Excellence.
The Black Excellence crew is a code word for, allegedly code word for the secret gay niggas and women in the industry that's rich. That's the Black Excellence mean to me. You know what I mean? Because the motherfuckers, they more Black Excellent than me. I'm Black Excellence. I stand on integrity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't selling my soul. I ain't gonna do shit that I'm not, that's gonna make me feel less than when I look in the mirror years later. Them niggas ain't Black Excellence. Them niggas is frauds. They hiding behind their money. They hiding behind these images. They hiding behind lies. You know what I'm saying? This is why people like me feel like, oh, we finally getting a breath of fresh air. Because all these niggas is a bunch of liars. Ain't nobody want to tell the truth because they want to be in the fucking circle of these sucker ass, lying ass niggas. Nigga, that ain't your jewelry. Your jewelry ain't even real. That ain't your car. That ain't your house.
50 Cent has consistently criticized both Diddy and Jay-Z over the years, frequently taking shots at them on social media. His remarks often spark public attention as he regularly targets their actions and status within the music and entertainment industries.
50 Cent is saying Jay-Z is going to be exposed next after Diddy. So Jay-Z had a close relationship with Diddy throughout his career, and 50 Cent pointed out that Jay seems to be missing after all the raids rained down on Diddy. Jay-Z was allegedly named on Epstein's client list. Epstein is a prolific child predator who would serve up underage girls to the elites. Epstein would fly out his clients and the girls to a private remote island in the Caribbean where they could get away with it and the girls couldn't escape because they were surrounded by sharks. It's been rumored Jay-Z had his own private island where the same stuff went down with Diddy, and we haven't seen the footage until now. And the similarities to Epstein are startling. It's in a remote part of the Caribbean and it has a landing strip. After Diddy's private jet landed in the Caribbean, it suspiciously went off the radar. So users are suspecting Jay's private island is where Diddy disappeared to, or at least hiding evidence. And they are also suspecting that this is where the hip-hop Predator ring occurred.
Jaguar Wright has long criticized the behavior of Diddy, Jay-Z, and others in the music industry. She predicted that the industry would eventually face consequences for its exploitation of artists and hidden misconduct behind the scenes.
The acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time?
Some people believe that Jay-Z, like others in the entertainment industry, has sold his soul for fame, associating success with satanic practices. These claims stem from conspiracy theories, often fueled by symbolism in music videos or public
The versus shit.
entertainment industry gatekeepers and allegedly implicated Jay-Z in Diddy's controversies. Rumors claim Jay-Z has gone missing, heightening media speculation about his potential involvement in these issues.
I don't know if that's why Jay-Z is missing. Is it because of Puff? Probably not. I feel like Jay-Z's
He was always on the low,
Yeah, he's been on the low.
Jaguar Wright urged individuals who have suffered due to Diddy and Jay-Z's alleged actions to come forward, encouraging victims to break their silence and expose any wrongdoing linked to these music industry figures.
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. You know, I am Jaguar. So let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it off.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Or for Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
Yeah, I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
Rapper Charlie Baltimore recounted an incident involving Jay-Z where he allegedly stabbed someone, adding to past claims about his involvement in violent altercations during his rise in the music industry.
I saw Un laying on the ground and just, like shouting like Jay-Z stabbed me. And I'm like, what? Like, what is he saying right now? I'm with two of my homegirls and he's like, Jay-Z stabbed me, Jay-Z stabbed me. So I'm like, yo, stop saying that. Like, I'm like trying to get him to chill. And I didn't really know, I didn't see any blood or anything. So I didn't know how bad he was stabbed or what was going on.
People are comparing the allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy to R. Kelly's legal downfall, suggesting that similar accusations of misconduct could lead to serious consequences for these influential music industry figures.
And a lot of people have heard the same thing from R. Kelly. You're going to notice a lot of this stuff. If you're not aware of R. Kelly's case, this is a lot of the same stuff that they got R. Kelly under. And where is R. Kelly right now? In prison, rotting away. So this is the exact same thing, just at a, of course, higher level because, R. Kelly isn't nearly as rich as Diddy and nearly as big as Diddy is. Continuing on, physical abuse by Sean Combs, the defendant, was reoccurrent and widely known. On numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years, they said they used force, threats of force, coercion, caused victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. They literally mention it in the indictment. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, and got off to. They're basically saying he was, pleasuring himself to this stuff, and often electronically recorded. So here's the thing. They're saying this stuff because they got video footage, and they talk about it a little bit later in a video that I'll show. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the associates of members and associates of the Combs enterprise, transported and caused to be transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. Freak-offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasted multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. Under Diddy watching in the corner, pleasuring himself. And then they would get so exhausted and tired from all the drug use and all the freak-off stuff that they were doing that they would have to get IVs the next day. There was even video footage of Diddy and his mom getting IVs on social media. I'm not saying his mom's involved in this stuff, but you know, that's kind of weird, you know. Members and associated with Combs Enterprise, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, they mentioned everybody, facilitated freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for freak-offs.
Actor DeAndre Bonds implicated Jay-Z in Tupac's death, claiming Jay-Z knew more than he revealed and stayed silent about Diddy's alleged involvement, sparking further speculation about the rapper's role in the events.
Puffy. Yeah. I don't even talk about weirdos like that. I never liked them niggas anyway. Jay-Z was a coward when Pac called him out and he didn't answer. I knew any man nigga call you out as a man and say you's a bitch, you and everything you love, and you don't respond, I'm cool, bro. Cool. Don't wait till the nigga died and say you the, and then like my man Nas said, Rockefeller died of AIDS, and that's who you couldn't even come up with your own Carter records. Come on, man. You want to be a demon for? That's what's wrong with them, man. They kiss ass, suck dick, get to the wherever they get, and find out it ain't nowhere. Nigga use a zero still. And yeah, I said that. And I'm broke. So nigga, saying who you got.
You saying Jay-Z, is you only saying that because he had beef with Tupac, or it's more to it?
No, it's based off just that. I never met the dude. I don't like him. I'm talking about from a entertainment fan point of view. He's garbage to me. I don't with nothing he do. I never liked it, and I never have. Style, certain shit I see, what they say, first impression. You can't get it. You don't get a second month chance. So if I hear some shit, see some shit first time meeting or whatever, or I move on that. I'm gonna pay attention to that. If you know, that's just how I get out. I tell a nigga something, I mean it.
So you feel like Jay-Z music is garbage?
No, his music is entertaining. Do he live that shit? Have he done it? No, it's garbage in that aspect. Nick, how you gonna spit shit?
Ice Cube likened hip-hop to the Wild West, suggesting that legal battles involving major figures are part of a broader, ongoing trend of power struggles and controversy within the music industry.
Any specific reason?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they was doing their thing, I was doing mine. And, you know, I'm not the partying type. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to a Diddy party. I ain't never really wanted to go, but I don't go to a lot of people parties. You know, that just ain't what I'm in it for. You know, you've been to one, you've been to them all.
Are you surprised at what things are coming out with Diddy at all, or you like you have no idea? It's none of my business. You'll live longer. Is that kind of like the mindset?
I mean, surprised. How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? You know, hip hop is the Wild West. So you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, you know, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, you know, somebody, you know, has the power to pull the trigger to make, you know, this stuff, this domino effect happen.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.